Hi, everybody. Welcome back to Donut Like Donut Read. And today we're reading some porn again. And
yeah, but who also is reading with you?
Yeah, I've got Adam and Clemens with me today. We're gonna read the porn.
Hi.
At your service, and yes, at your service in more ways than one, apparently. But yeah, this is called Spider-Gwen X Male Reader: The Web of Love by my favorite Wattpad author, Crazy Kakarot 82, who wrote the Ivy Valentine story. This man is an artiste. I love everything he's created.
Never change, Crazy Kakarot.
Yeah. I think last time we read from him, you said you thought he could be a lot better if he had some, critiques from maybe, a lady
certainly.
who might know about some of these things.
He does have some potential to write something decent, but, he needs to work at it, and also maybe get a woman to beta read.
Yeah. And, Clemens, you're in for a treat, because I don't think by the time of recording this, you wouldn't have heard the Ivy Valentine story yet, so...
Yeah. I just know that there's bullying, and I always love bullying in fanfiction, because it's always so over the top.
Clemens, why don't you take this introduction? Get us ready for what's coming.
Yeah. As a popular campus student aged 18 and a leader of an anti-bullying group, you come across Factor, who gives you a veggie, You come across an attractive girl named Gwen Stacy, also 18 plus. Yeah, it's rude to ask her age, you just ask her if she's legal or not.
At least the author didn't make her 16 or something. So
I would have freaked the fuck out if he had, honestly.
Yeah, Crazy Kakarot's a good guy, so yeah.
You develop a relationship, but little you know she's a special person. This story contains some strong language, strong violence, and sexual content.
You develop a relationship, but little you know she's a special person. I mean, that doesn't sound like a surprise. Is that supposed to be surprising? That she's special?
I don't know, I guess she's just special in a different way than he thought. Wow, this is a cool girl who's fun to go on dates with, as opposed to, wow, you're a superhero.
Yeah, if it said, little do you know she's a superhero, that would have been cool. That would have made a little more sense. Also, a popular campus student and leader of the anti-bullying group. I don't know if those things really go together, but okay.
One of these things is not like the other.
Yeah, I mean, let's be clear, bullies are assholes, but yeah, so...
Yeah, but Factor was the bully and we all stand Factor.
Yeah.
Don't mention Thugdor, I'll come. I'm kidding.
Oh, yeah, okay. Either you are a cool bully like Factor, or you're just some shithead.
So...
Are you a Thugdor or Ryan?
Oh, jeez. So, Chapter 1, the first meeting. More great AR art here. This one's even harder to look at, honestly.
I hate AR art. I hate it so fucking much.
Yeah, first of all, the spider web looks terrible. Gwen looks like she's in pain.
She does.
Her eyes also look like they're in odd positions. I don't know what she's doing here.
Upset. I am upset.
If you're gonna use AI art, at least make sure the AI art looks good. This is bad. Okay. Donut's POV. Yeah, by the way, if you didn't watch the Valentine video, because this is a male reader insert story, and because they put the word Y/N so you can put your name in, we're going to make the character's name Donut, because that way we all can enjoy it. As a popular campus student and against bullying, I was always a gifted person and a nice guy.
Oh no.
But sometimes a group of bullies will just step on you like a bug. Okay, if he's popular, why is he getting bullied so much?
Yeah, and why does him being popular and against bullying relate to being gifted?
I feel like, because if you feel like you're going to have bullies, I feel like it makes more sense if your character is not popular. And it's a little more relatable at that point. And also, he's in a college campus, right? That's what he said earlier?
Yeah, campus implies college as opposed to high school. Also, if they're 18, probably college freshmen. If they're actually old enough to be participating in sexual content.
Yeah. I guess campus can be a high school campus, but I guess it's not really stated. Okay. So, that happened whilst I was loading up my locker until SLAM! He just yelled SLAM. One bully got in my face.
Private property, nerd.
Great delivery. I was wearing glasses still, but I can see without them, let alone read.
What does that mean?
Let alone read. I guess you can see and read with them. It's a weird place for that turn of phrase. Okay. They are reading glasses, my friend, I said, and this is my locker.
Oh, really?
Said the bully, grabbing my head.
Maybe I should knock some sense into your skull.
He smashed my head to the locker door.
Jesus Christ.
Was Crazy Kakarot collabing with Zane's Cooking? With, who's the author of Zane's Cooking again?
I can't fucking
The Coming
remember.
of Epic.
The Coming of Epic.
Yeah. Yeah, by now the Coming of Epic's probably an adult. Or like, okay, Crazy Kakarot, you're gonna want to include this and make sure there's a lot of violence right off the bat.
Just for no reason.
Just like
unnecessary escalation between Lego children.
He smashed my head into the locker door. Don't you push me, I said. I may be harmless, but I can strike back. And you can't strike back if you're harmless. What does that mean?
I don't know, I may be harmless normally, but if I had a gun, then I'd shoot your ass up. I don't know.
Yeah, more Zane's Cooking inspiration, hopefully.
Yeah. I don't think so,
said the bully, slamming my head to the locker door even harder. Then, comma many, not 1-3.
Hey, leave that poor guy alone, you jerk.
A blonde girl, looks 18, steps in. I will say this. Do 17-year-olds and 18-year-olds look that different to anybody?
I mean, it depends. Sometimes you'll get a teenager that's in, super duper baby face. Sometimes you'll get one that has facial hair and has grown to 6 foot before they're 16. So it just varies by kid, really.
Yeah. Crazy Kakarot should have wrote here, a blonde girl, looks legal age, stepped in.
She looks legal.
Yeah.
Just saying hello to him,
said the bully. She did not buy the lies.
Yeah, pull the other one.
What?
I don't know.
Said the girl.
I'll say it again. Leave him alone.
I think she's employing the confusion tactic by just saying nonsense like, yeah, pull the other one to confuse the bully.
Yeah. Next she's gonna say, leave your stupid comments in your pocket. Or something like that.
And then I throw the engraved money clip. Now I've thrown him off his rhythm. Bad reference. Anyway.
Whatever, I'm done with him anyway,
said the bully, walking away.
See you later.
Creep.
Said the girl, under her breath. Also, I wonder why Crazy Kakarot likes using, apostrophes instead of, quotation marks. It's a very interesting choice. I'm not too upset by it, I'm just curious.
At least you can distinguish dialogue from narration. Some authors don't even give us that much.
Yeah. We're having a laugh. Crazy Kakarot is, in a lot of ways, much better than a lot of the stuff we've covered. So, yeah.
You okay, mister?
Said the girl. We're in the same school. Do I look like Mister to you? That's weird.
Does this guy just look like Crazy Kakarot? Maybe 35?
Yeah. Did you, Punty, when you were in high school, do you ever go to guys your age and say, you okay, mister? Or just, refer to them like that? Is that something I'm not aware of that people do?
No.
Or maybe Donut is pulling a Clark Kent. He's having his glasses on and he looks like an old regular guy, but when he takes his glasses off, he's popular Superman.
Ooh, that'd be a cool twist.
Yeah, give us the Marvel DC crossover we deserve.
Yeah, instead of undercover boss, it's undercover bully victim, you know? That's it. I'd buy that. Yeah, I said. I'm okay. That guy is a jerk.
I'm Gwen Stacy,
said Gwen. I'm Donut. I'm 18.
I am also barely legal. Hello, barely legal.
Jesus. I guess because she called him Mr. earlier, he's like, I'm not actually 35 years old. I'm 18. You don't have to call me that.
I'm 18 too,
said Gwen with happiness.
What? Hey, you that guy who's against bullying?
Yes, I said. After a long chat, we parted ways. Yeah, no time to actually build character and relationships and chemistry.
Yeah,
but Gwen left me
off screen. We developed some relationship.
Yeah, that's a very common trope for writers on the writers we cover. But Gwen left me her number so I can call her later. But she also told me that she is next door to my campus room. What campus room?
Your dorm?
Is this college or high school?
I'm pretty sure this is college, because unless it's a private high school, you don't stay on campus. But even then, it would still be called a dormitory.
Yeah. I also remember in college getting called nerd and getting my head banged against my locker that I totally had.
Crazy Kakarot, were you homeschooled until college? Is that why you don't quite understand? Maybe.
Yeah.
Who knows?
I don't know. Hours later, I returned to my locker to hear shouting and laughing. The voices sounded familiar. I headed over to the commotion, and I saw Gwen being harassed by the same bully who harassed me earlier. That son of a bitch, I said to myself. Gwen and the bully were exchanging insults until the bully pie faces Gwen, sending her to the ground. That angered me. I stormed towards the bully. Man, he's really...
Like a clown comedy routine? You're just throwing pies at each other? What the fuck is going on?
Pie face literally just means you're giving them your palm. It's not like... That actually is a term, but I do like the idea of him just hitting her with a cream pie.
According to who? Children who grew up in the 50s?
Now I like to imagine they are at clown college.
This is a clown college?
Oh, jeez. But whatever. That would... Maybe that's why none of this makes any sense. Hey, that was uncalled for, I said.
You better keep working, hero, or else I finish off what I started on you,
said the bully. I pie-faced the bully, sending him flying. Wow, he anime shot him across the room, apparently. It's like, it really is that scene from the first live-action Spider-Man movie.
Wow.
How do you like that? That's for Gwen, I said. The bully stands up furious. I thought he said he was harmless earlier. Apparently he can, send dudes flying, so... The author can't even maintain continuity in the same chapter.
Oh, he's humble about his strength, because he's a nice guy.
Oh, you are so dead,
said the bully, and goes to punch me, but I grabbed his arm and executed a judo-style takedown. The bully landed hard on his back. He got back on his feet.
Okay, you are popular, and you know judo, and you get pushed around by bullies.
Yeah. He's like Big the Cat from Sonic, who is, Big the Cat is canonically very, very strong, but it's just, all he really wants to do is go fishing, you know? He doesn't want to go on big adventures. He just wants to fish and hang out with Froggy. So.
You are gonna bleed, boy,
said the bully. The bully charged at me, and I dodged his attack and grabbed his arm and did another judo throw. The bully is now mad. He wasn't mad before, and pulls out his switchblade. This is like the 50s, Punty. This is like turning into West Side Story right here.
Switchblade, you're gonna bleed, boy.
Time to gut you like a fish. I will extract the jelly from you, donut.
Not his jelly.
No. said the bully, but I grabbed his hand holding the blade and bent his arm back. The bully yelled in agony. I wrestled the blade off the bully. It's the same paragraph, okay. You could have someone's eye out with that, I said. I threw the blade in the trash. I walked towards Gwen. You okay, Gwen?
Not a question.
I'm okay.
No question mark at the end of the sentence, so...
Yeah, you're okay, Gwen. You're fine.
Yeah, I am okay,
said Gwen.
Thanks, Donut.
The bully gets back up and the principal arrives. Not, first of all, not spelled correct. Second of all, I guess this is high school.
The principal. That's the wrong one, but alright.
No, it's how you spell it when you recognize that the principal isn't your pal, and that's why you don't spell it P-A-L. You spell it like this out of principal.
Well, I was about to go into a thing about how principal means he's in charge of a principality, the school, and that's the shorthand of that. Never mind.
Yeah, but they did it wrong the next one, because they say everyone told the principal, spelled properly or improperly, depending on who you ask. The bully hurt Gwen and almost injured me. It was enough for the principal and counselor to expel the bully, like right on the fly.
Get the fuck out.
You're going to regret this. I'll be back to make your life a living hell,
said the bully. The principal then called the cops because that was a clear threat. No, I guess not. The bully stormed off. I returned to my campus room and Gwen was with me. I guess it is a private high school? I'm gonna stop asking this. I don't fucking know. I guess we will not be able to see that creep anymore, I said.
The way that's phrased, it sounds like it's a bad thing.
Yeah. Maybe he was kind of into it. Maybe Donut liked being like pushed around, a little roughed up a little bit, He's kind of into that.
Nope.
Said Gwen. Then, as the term went on, Gwen and I got closer, we helped each other, and then we clicked. I feel like you click well before that, right? Then, the following night, I headed to campus for winter term. Gwen called. And suddenly we're switching to script-fic format.
As you do.
Yeah. Crazy Kakarot is truly an enigma.
Hi, Donut.
Hi, Gwen. Why are you calling me? I thought they were friends. God, Gwen!
Can't believe you fucking called me Gwen. God.
Yeah, we cut this out at the start of each recording. We're like, Adam, why are you recording, you little shit?
Yeah, and then we had to also cut out the 5 minutes of me crying, because I'm very sensitive. I'm just such a nice guy.
He's so humble about his judo skills.
Oh yeah, you have to check the meetup logs where Adam threw me around the room when I charged him with a knife.
Yeah, he suplexed John off a roof. I miss John.
Oh, John.
Yeah, Adam,
rest in peace, John. I didn't mean to go that hard.
Adam is such a big wrestling fan that he created his own home videos of wrestling.
To talk about our relationship, I think this is gonna work out.
I think so, too.
I was thinking that next week, we can go on a date, you and me.
That would be lovely. I'll head over to your... crack. Thud. That was the bat hitting the back of my head.
Donut? Donut?
The bully picked up the phone.
I'm afraid Donut is busy right now. He will call you back once he's dying.
God. This is so Zane's cooking / of just any Stephen King book. Said the bully in his sinister tone.
You heartless son of a bitch! Hang on, Donut!
The bully drops my phone and destroys it.
Told you will regret this.
Said the bully.
Help him up, boys.
Get him, boys! He has his own pack of mooks with him. I love it. The bully and his companions grabbed me by the hair, and bully punches me so hard in the face I get knocked out cold. Everything went black. That's usually what knocked out cold means, but
okay. For some reason I thought that Donut was knocked out when the bat hit him in the back of the head, but I guess that makes no sense considering it's his POV.
Okay. So, you can read this last part, Clemens. It's author stuff.
To be continued. Stay tuned for part 2, The Revenge of the Bully.
I feel like the bully's already got his revenge. Like, he just beat the shit out of him. Comments down here. The cover pic, LOL. Its nude version got my whole Lemon book obliterated. But I guess that's because... I don't know. Yeah. Apparently there was a nude version of this photo. I don't care to look for it, but
and,
I guess it exists.
Crazy Kakarot replied, "Oh, this pic is the safe for work version?"
I thought this was just
Crazy
the
Kakarot
version.
was disappointed he couldn't... the SFW. Yeah, Crazy Kakarot was disappointed he couldn't get the sexier pic for his story. I don't know if they let you put that on Wattpad or not. Okay. Chapter 2, The Bully's Revenge. This pic, it's better than the last one, at least.
Her anatomy's not so bad. But, the web is pretty... I don't know. Huh?
It looks like a soccer net, honestly. Like, she just took a soccer net and strung it up in between two buildings.
Yeah, it looks like she's just chilling in a soccer net because she didn't feel like producing web.
Oh, so is she wearing ballet shoes?
Yeah, that's shoes? Not a thing she does. No.
I mean, it looked cool when she was wearing the sneakers in the other pic, because at least, like, you know, she's a teenager. Of course she's going to wear sneakers with her superhero costume. But, whatever. Gwen's POV.
After hearing that sickening thud and that voice of that bully, my head started tingling. My spider sense. Donut's in trouble, I said. I gotta find him before that bully kills him. I set off and hurried back.
Did she not realize he was in trouble until the spider sense kicked in?
I guess not.
Well, we'll figure out what happens, because it's now Donut's POV. I stared at the bully, with his goons holding me.
When can we start jerking off, Chief?
His gooners, the team of gooners that help him out, they're all into it.
Oh, jeez. You never learn, do you? I said. You're always the same cruel bully as you are back on campus. Don't you mean were? He's not there anymore. He got expelled. The bully responds by punching me hard in the face. Blood spattered from my mouth.
I love inflicting pain and resort to extreme violence. I'm a two-dimensional character.
This is truly top tier dialogue.
Tony, this is the best author on Wattpad.
Like, in some ways, he's managed to write, to some extent, a character who's a sadomasochist, and then he writes that dialogue.
Okay. Yeah, said the bully.
Violence solves everything.
He punches me in the face. My nose gets broken. You know, if this wasn't going to end in lemon, spoiler alert, I would assume this is just a big anti-violence PSA. Like, just a really one from the 90s where it's just so over the top. But, yeah. You're not 3. Delusional, I sputtered. Irredeemable. You're just a coward chicken shit. The bully laughs in a sinister fashion.
Ha 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 ha. And I'm proud of it.
He said, your parents should be ashamed of you. I said, even I told them about you. What? That's so weird.
I told your parents about your kinks. You've been cut out of the will, bully.
Wow.
Everything's going to your more successful older brother.
You son of a not 1 not 3,
said the bully, but I spit up on the bully's face and my blood spattered on him. Angered, the bully punched me in my face so hard my eye socket broke.
Oh my god.
The bully then he's really strong. Then the bully draw out his switchblade and presses it to my neck.
See you in hell,
said the bully. As he gets ready to finish me off, something catches his arm, trapping it.
What the FB fuck? Okay, that sensor didn't work.
It's okay. You tried. You did your best. Said the bully, and his goons looked and saw a girl in a skin-tight black and white suit with pink webbing pattern.
Okay, if a bunch of goons see a girl in a skin-tight outfit, leave because the goons are going to goon.
They're just gooning. They're like jacking off. Oh, it's a real woman in a cat suit. Oh.
Oh, who is this little tramp?
Asked one of the hooligans.
Hooligans.
Some dead bug named Spider-Gwen.
Said the bully. Bully turns to me. Wait, if he knows who Spider-Gwen is, he would know that Spider-Gwen kicks ass. Like, you really think you can take her on, bro? You couldn't even take on the nerd in that hallway at school.
You never figured out that Gwen was Spider-Gwen?
Yeah, you're right. In the show, she's called Spider. Like, her actual hero name is Spider-Woman. Spider-Gwen is the fan name for her because it helps us identify her from the other Spider-Women out there. So yeah, the bully actually knows some meta knowledge here. The bully's terrifying. I take everything back.
I'll deal with you later,
said the bully.
Once we squash this little bug bitch, you are next.
With that, the bully headbutted me in the head. Everything went black. Moments later, I regained consciousness and looked. I saw the bully and his goons tied up in a white web-like rope. So it wasn't like web-like, it was like web-like, it was web-like. So the white web-like... Okay, I'm gonna stop. I was still in pain. Also, you didn't give us a cool fight scene. Disappointed. Then, the figure appeared.
You okay?
She asked me.
You have to ask, that's the question. There's a question mark after me.
Yeah. She asked me?
Yeah, he was just punched repeatedly in the face. He is okay to wonder.
Yeah, fair point.
Oh, his brain looks like ground beef. He's not doing great.
Yeah, poor guy got like several concussions over the span of this chapter. I was not. My eye was swollen, my nose broken, and my lower lip split.
The bastards!
Said the girl in the suit. Spid! I said. Spid. I know it probably meant to be spied, I get it, but...
Spider-Gwen?
The woman said.
Yes, that's me.
I noticed. Her voice sounded familiar, but I was still in pain.
Don't worry, these scumbags will be in jail.
Gwen! I sputtered. And both were not in 1-on-3s, so... She raised her mask, and there she was. She smiled. Gwen? You're... I said, but she put her finger close to my mouth. Shh, said Spider-Gwen.
Save your strength.
She lowered her mask. The police sirens got closer.
Ooh, gotta go. See you later.
She flees the scene as I reach out my arm. Wait! ? I said. Yeah, her dad's coming because he's like the chief of police, so... And I guess he doesn't... I don't know if this is anything like the movie. Shortly, the police arrived. One officer radioed... Is that how you spell radioed like that? Is that how it's spelled?
Yeah, I think so, actually, yeah.
Okay. It looks really weird. So... Radioed for an ambulance whilst the others arrest the bully and his goons. They were still gooning as they were doing that.
Tying it up made it worse. They were all rubbing against each other, and Gwen was like, I'm gonna leave.
Imagine this, like they all get beat up by this, very physically fit woman. Then they're tied up, and then probably some police came and get them. Maybe one of those police officers was an attractive lady cop. This is too much sensory overload in one day,
It's just constant gooning. Like, the police don't know what to do about it. They're coming everywhere. Someone call it back up. We need a paddy
those police
wagon.
cars had to be. The police cars had to be like taken off of service for a week to get cleaned, and even then they couldn't.
Those officers will never forget that scene.
Yeah. Shortly, the police arrived. Okay, did I already read that? You're right, I did already read that. All the gooning really got to my head. I was rushed to the hospital for treatment. Luckily, the injuries were minor. Minor? He broke your eye socket.
You literally
whatever.
if he actually punched you hard enough to break your eye socket, you're lucky if you don't have, like, ocular damage, like, that your eye still works the way it's supposed to, that shards didn't go into your fucking brain.
Luckily, a doctor named Dr. Strange was working at the hospital that night, so I was okay. During that time, I had thoughts that the woman in the spider suit was that girl I met back on... That girl? You mean your friend? Weird choice of words.
You mean your friend / you
campus.
guys are gonna try going out on a date next week? Like...
Just that girl. Like, that makes sense only if you met her once and never talked to her again. Maybe that was the original version of the story before Crazy Kakarot, changed it. Not 103. It was not 103. Weeks later, I was cleared after my injuries were treated. However, I was in no condition to work. However, when I returned to campus, the principal and the counselor agreed for me to take a month off. I mean, given the extent of his injuries, that's probably fair.
Yeah.
But I still returned to my campus quarters and I lied on my bed.
Just have someone bring him some worksheets he can do and some reading material so he doesn't get super behind. Like,
yeah. Oh, this is probably one of those stories where they just cancel they cancel his work for him so he's good. Or if it's like in Zane's Cooking, everyone comes and throws their good grades at him so he doesn't have to do any work or something. I don't know how that works like that. Shortly, my new phone went off and I answered it. It was Gwen, who was on chat on Skype.
You remember Love Isn't Freezing, where they all stayed in the same hotel and just chatted in an online chat room? The author went out of his way to make them neighbors, that they live right next to each other, but they are still just Skyping.
Yeah.
Weird.
This is very much 2022. Actually, no one uses Skype anymore, do they? So, whatever.
I mean, I've never used Skype. I started using Discord in, 2019, but that was then.
Yeah. Again, but I guess so, to Crazy Kakarot's credit, this couple still has way more chemistry than Danny and Sam in that other story.
Yeah.
That's not hard.
And there's not much. Yeah, it's not hard at all. It's not, even though we missed all of their character development scenes, they still somehow have more chemistry than that.
These two have more chemistry than half of straight couples in anime I've watched.
That's really sad.
Well, yeah, that's just because I ended up being forced to watch a lot of bad romance series with my younger brother because he likes them.
I guess whenever they're on the phone, they gotta go to script fic format.
I guess.
This is the author's...
Hi, Donut.
Yeah.
I heard you got back from hospital. Did you not go see him?
Well, they're both just terrible to each other. She's that girl to him. She doesn't go see him in the hospital. Maybe they both suck. They deserve each other. I mean, she did save him from getting killed, so...
I guess.
Point Gwen, I guess. Yeah, they gave me a month off, but I still settle in my quarters. That's a weird way to say it.
Yes. In your quarters, as if you were on a ship.
Maybe the high school is also on a boat.
Boat school.
Yeah, boat school. It's dope.
That's good. Anyway, that bully and his goons are in jail.
That's good to hear.
Can I ask you something?
Is this about me?
Well, yeah. You know about me?
As Spider-Gwen?
Yes, but I really want to be your significant other.
Weird way to drop that in. Okay. Sure thing.
Cool. It's a date then.
Where?
Few games of 10-pin bowling, pizza, soda, and arcade fun.
Great idea. That does sound like a great date, but...
That sounds like a kick-ass date, but the way... This is weird.
that sounds like a great date if you're a huge nerd like me. But the thing is, like, they really just glossed over the fact that he found out she's a superhero and has no questions or concerns about that.
Doesn't give a shit. Like, okay, yeah, you're Spider-Gwen. You want to go out for... Let's go bowling. I wish a girl would take me bowling. Anyway.
Well, don't worry. When DLDR does our meetup, we'll all go bowling together, and then we'll do arcade fun, and
the girlies
everything.
will go bowling, and we'll have pizza.
Great idea.
Okay, next month is half term. You'll be recovered once we go. See you then, sweetie.
Not before, apparently.
What is going on?
I was delighted. Gwen asked me out on a date. Then she left me a message. What?
Yes. We've clicked.
I smiled and rested. What the hell?
I don't know.
Keep reading. This is your part, Clemens.
To be continued. Stay tuned for part 3, the date. I hope the bully crashes the date.
He breaks out of jail just to get his revenge again. Also, I guess everyone else was confused because no comments here. Don't add any.
They were just so baffled. Oh, it's back. I don't want to look at that.
Yeah, chapter 3, the date. The terrible Gwen photo is back.
Hashtag not my Gwen.
Oh, it's no longer your name, it's just Y. But I guess it's Donut's POV.
I guess it's just Don, because it's only half of him.
Yeah, just the other half got eaten. Half term. A very special time for me, the main event. The date with Gwen Stacy. I am very excited. I got myself washed and dried and into my special clothes. It's weird that he mentions he dried himself. I mean, I feel that's kind of...
He sat in one of those big industrial clothing dryers for a few minutes. Really keeps you from molding, you know?
Yeah, he's extra fresh when he comes out. I waited for a while, and there she was, in her casual pink top and black shiny latex leggings.
Okay, I'm hoping they're just shiny and kind of look like latex on the outside, because if she's actually wearing latex, that's going to be so sweaty and gross if you're going to go bowling, honey.
Yeah.
Do my leggings make my ass look big?
Gwen asked, well, based on the AI art, I'd say probably yeah, because that's definitely what the author was going for. I couldn't reply, afraid if I would spoil it with a narky remark.
What?
Nobody,
snarky remark.
Nobody likes snarks. I'm gonna tell the principal that you wore latex leggings.
Yeah, he's the head of the anti-bullying group and also just a total narc. I'm kind of surprised Gwen trusted him with her identity.
Yeah. Ah, you're having one of those "it's a trap" moments, huh? Gwen
said, oh, an actual almost okay line of dialogue for the context. Okay.
Almost.
I nodded.
Well, don't you worry,
said Gwen.
Because it fits so good, makes my ass look peachy. What a weird sentence.
Jeez. Gwen winked as we set off to the bowling alley.
Yeah, and somebody commented on this line, smart man.
What does that mean?
Well, apparently, looking at the comment, the whole section was actually a paragraph, not just that line. I guess they said he was smart for not saying anything. But also, maybe he's just smart because going bowling for a date can be a lot of fun. I was very good at bowling. It's like he's good at judo and everything else, apparently. But Gwen was better. She almost beat me. Oh, then she wasn't better. But we drew until Gwen gets a perfect game. Wait, what just happened?
They stopped playing bowling for a while to just scribble with the crayons and placemats that the pizza place bowling alley keeps around for small children. I'm gonna do this
totally
maze.
18.
I'm gonna get to the sentient pizza guy wearing the chef hat first.
I didn't mind. Gwen never rubbed it in my face. I got too distracted by her ass. Oh, of course. That explains it. After a few games, Gwen and I sat at a dinner table eating pizza. I was watching episodes on TikTok when I saw a news report that one of the associates of the bully who attacked me long ago was released for good behavior after he went to reformation.
Is it suddenly okay to just go on TikTok during your date?
You can tell this is a Gen Z date. They're just on TikTok while they're eating pizza.
They're not
with each other on their
talking.
first
They're not
date.
telling each other about their interests or their day. They're just scrolling on TikTok, looking at some brain rot shorts.
and welcome back to the Goon Report. One of our fellow goons was just released from prison for not gooning too much in there.
I was surprised. Then he arrived. Oh, whoa! Is this like that? Is that like this? This is like the story of Alvin and Brittany when the guy who was with Carl at the shooting shows up at like the class for like the graduation or something, and everyone's like, "Oh, cool, you're good now." He told me everything, including a story about an unnamed victim who took his own life after the bully pushed him over the edge.
Oh God!
I'm sorry. This is implying something a lot weirder than you intended.
Oh,
Did you edge him for too long, bully?
I think this unnamed victim was one of his former goons, and goons just die if you edge them too long.
Yeah, just so you know, for those of our viewers who have sex, I know that's a very small number of you, but those of you, our viewers who have sex, if you're edging a guy, you're technically bullying him. Just so you know.
Yeah, maybe I should drop names. I feel like this is going to cause drama later in the server.
Okay.
But I think you know who I'm thinking about, Adam.
Let's just keep reading.
That day, the bully who was responsible, he got a huge amount of death threats.
The former associate with the bully felt remorse and asked me if he would aid me in my anti-bullying campaign. I accepted. So weird. Seems like a really weird thing to throw in the middle of your date chapter.
Did he just find where you guys were having pizza for your date to tell you about this and leave?
Well, I guess if this is all taking place on a boat, as we theorized before, it's probably only one bowling
where's
arcade.
The one place you can go for a date on the school boat? The combination pizza place, bowling alley, arcade, obviously.
Yeah.
I want to go bowling.
Man, sometimes these stories just make you want to change your life in little ways. You know, you just want to go bowling when you read a goofy story that happens to have bowling in it.
Yeah, and I want to put former associate of a bully on my CV. Yeah,
shortly,
I got pretty big. They put my name on the bullying firm.
Shortly, Gwen and I went to the arcade and played some awesome games over there with good arcade classics. Had soda, too. Weird. We may just put that in there. As the night went on, Gwen touched my hand as if she wanted to date me more. She blushed. Jesus, this is so weird.
What's happening?
I thought you were already dating and liking... It's so strange. But I could not resist to touch her butt. Yeah, that's it. Go for the butt. Touch her butt and take her bowling and to pizza. That's the way. She didn't mind. I gently have a firm grip on her bubbly butt. Gwen whispered into my ear.
Go ahead. Don't be shy.
Said Gwen.
Squeeze it.
Okay, guys. Are butts ever described as bubbly? Like, I understand bubble butt is a thing, but bubbly butt?
That just makes it... Are you soapy? Is there soap around? What's going on?
It just makes me think, like, imagine the butt's, like, constantly moving like it's bubbling on the inside, you know? Yeah, Crazy Kakarot's got some interesting kinks. Like, if you like butts, that's cool. I just thought that's a weird way to describe it.
Like I'm an ass woman, but not of asses that bubble like that. What the hell? I'm having trouble describing what you've made me picture, Adam.
I squeezed it gently. Her butt was soft, juggly, and squishy. Juggly?
Juggly?
He clearly meant to write jiggly, but yeah, juggly.
But he wrote juggly.
He took her butt off and started juggling it. Also one of his kinks.
Weirdly specific kink, but good for you.
I guess it is a clown. It's a clown college on a boat. Oh gosh.
They're at boat clown college, yeah.
Or boat clown high school. Whatever the case, it's a very weird setup for your Spider-Gwen story, honestly. I stopped and took my hand off it. Gwen smirked. Once our night was over, we returned to our homes. I took Gwen home.
Thanks, Donut.
She said. You're welcome, I said. Then we gently kissed. On the lips. Separate sentence. Gwen was in amazement. We kissed again. Sorry, I said. I better go home.
Of course.
Said Gwen. Yeah, very, I guess she wasn't that amazed. Very amazed response. I returned home. And throughout the next 2 terms, we had our routine educate, date, repeat. Then,
okay.
The author likes to write things in a slightly weird way. Like it's not the weirdest thing, but the it's all just it's a little slightly too weird. And you're like, it makes me feel uncomfortable. Then, when our end of season started, it was almost time for me and Gwen to take our relationship to the next level. And I didn't have to wait long. Not 1, not 3.
To be continued. Stay tuned for part 4, The Web of Passion. A/N. Just be sure I might not go to the 11th chapter straight away, but I will as soon as possible.
He did go straight away to the lemon. Well, actually, maybe not. I guess we'll see. The Web of Passion, period. Lemon! Also, Uncanny Gwen is back in the top here. Her fingers look too short. You notice that?
They look really... It doesn't even look like foreshortening. It looks like that's just our hand.
Yeah, it's just... I'm gonna scroll past. I don't have to look at it too long. Donut's
she's
POV.
Weirding me out. Yeah, she's really weirding me out. I don't like looking at these Gwen pics.
Yeah. Only one of them has been kind of okay so far. Yeah, the 3D looking ones are all kind of scary. It is summer.
I don't like them. I said I don't like them. Anyway.
Yeah. Crazy Kakarot, I don't know what your financial situation is, but we'd have even more respect for you if you pay an artist to draw your sexy Gwen pics for you. You know, support your community, if you can, that is. It is summer, end of campus season, and I'm at home imagining my future with Gwen. Always special to me, I said. I looked at the selfie that Gwen took and shared when my phone rang. To my surprise, it was Gwen. Hello, Gwen.
She's your girlfriend, you fucking... Ugh.
She never calls him.
She just climbs through his window in the middle of the night. Hey, Donut. Wanna go get coffee? Why are you still awake?
You gotta do Spider-Woman shit, you know.
Hi, Donut. How's it going?
Going great.
I've been thinking. We've been dating throughout the term. I was thinking that I want to make this work out.
Didn't she say this in the first chapter?
What's going on?
I feel like...
Why is their communication so nothing?
I feel like it's already working out, right? They've been dating for months.
They like each other. They've been going out on the same repeat pizza bowling date, probably, but you know.
Yeah. I was thinking the same thing.
Then meet me in my place. Nighttime.
She disconnected afterwards. That night, I arrived at Gwen's secret place. Huh? Okay. Gwen? I said. Where are you? Gwen arrived wearing her nightgown. Gwen? I said.
Hi, Donut.
Gwen said. So this is it, I said.
Yes,
said Gwen.
And you already know that I am Spider-Gwen.
We already knew this too, but okay.
Yeah.
I bet the... You know what? Here's my theory. I bet the author wrote this chapter first. Because...
Probably.
I feel like this was written first, and the author... Crazy Kakarot's kind of like me when I write smut. I like to actually have a story to go with my smut. I don't like just writing only smut. So, but he wrote this part first. This is the part he cared about the most. And everything else was written beforehand, but he never really went back and fixed all the continuity errors. Yeah, I said. And you know, sorry, I keep stuttering, that we are going to be an item soon. You're not an item already, okay.
You've just dated for a few months, nothing serious.
They've just been courting, you know? They're not really officially a thing until the ring comes out.
Yeah.
Yes,
said Gwen.
Soon, we're going to have sex.
Oh, Gwen, I said.
You fantasies me doing the sexy time in my outfit?
The author just suddenly stopped sentencing right. Asked Gwen. I nodded.
Well, that fantasy is going to be reality,
said Gwen as she removes her nightgown, lets it fall from her body, and there she was, in her sexy costume.
You didn't see her costume beneath the nightgown?
It was like a nightgown with really long arms, and it had like a little hood on it too, you know? It was like a full onesie. Holy, and then we got this picture here of Spider-Gwen.
Why? Her ass shouldn't be sticking out like that. What is wrong with the shape of her bones?
She also just looks like she's
Girl, you okay?
She does not look like she's enjoying this. Like, she doesn't look like in pain, but you could look at her eyes, she's like, I'm gonna go through with this, Donut really wants me to, you know?
This is weird.
Holy shit, I said. So sexy.
Holy shit, babe.
Oh, yeah.
I bet you like it when you want to smack my ass.
He likes when he wants to smack her ass, not when he actually does it, but the want.
Said Gwen in her seductive tone. I was mesmerized by her outfit, and her bubble butt fit well into her suit. Yes, he does know it's bubble butt. Like, Now we got a nice...
said bubbly earlier.
And then we have a nice picture of her ass right here.
This one's almost okay.
Yeah. You know, just so you know, I mean, so Crazy Kakarot, when you read his stories, he is both an ass man and a boob man. And he definitely wants you to know he likes both. So, yeah.
Same girl.
Then my erotic urge took over.
What the fuck?
Gwen, have you been a bad girl? I said. Gwen smirked.
I have been a bad girl. Very bad.
You're making her sound so disinterested.
Those pictures don't make her look interested.
Fair. Said Gwen.
Do you think she wants to be here?
She was forced to be here by the author, just writing her like, I don't want to be doing this, but the author's making me. Said Gwen as she shows her bubbly booty towards me, caressing her butt with her hand.
Punish me, Donut.
Said Gwen. She grips the sides of the bed and sticks her ass out towards me. I gently put my right hand to her ass. Then Gwen plays a song, Smack That by Akon.
No. Oh, this is guerrilla marketing for Akon. I knew it.
I want to fucking die. Are we gonna have to do a cover of Smack That by Akon now?
No, thankfully not, but...
I would literally rather die. Like, there are so many artists I would make a cover for before Smack That.
The chorus kicked in. Then I moved my hand back and then smack. So is he timing his smacks to the song?
This is weird.
I smacked Gwen's ass. Gwen lets out a moan.
Oh.
I mean, to be fair, she probably gets beat up a lot in her job, so this is probably nothing to her. She said again.
No, just
More
she
please.
again.
She again.
Yeah,
She again.
Crazy Kakarot is fighting with his foot by this point.
I smacked her ass again. Her ass jiggled and wobbled like jelly with every smack.
Oh, I don't want to eat jelly when Crazy Kakarot is nearby. I'm sorry. It just makes me uncomfortable how he looks at my jelly.
Oh.
Gwen moaned as she feels my hand hitting her ass non-stop. Smack, smack, smack. My smacks were getting harder.
Oh, Donut.
Said Gwen.
This is turning me on.
I continued slapping her ass. Then she faced me. Her wild erotic desires took over. Oh, the hell with it. Let's I said.
Oh, thank God fuck is censored. I can't show this to my children.
Oh, thank God, I can read this story to my very Christian mother because the bad words were censored.
I believe there was a whole book in the Bible about having sex with Spider-Gwen, so, you know, it's all good. It's religious content. Gwen grabbed me by the hair as she pushes her lips towards mine in a passionate kiss. I heard her blissful moans to my ear and felt her warm, sweet breath to my face.
I want you, Donut.
Said Gwen.
I want you inside me.
Gwen then unzipped her suit and took it off, revealing black lingerie and silky black stockings. Man, she's gotta be really hot, I guess, wearing... I don't know. Probably be... Would it be her wearing
Probably
lingerie?
itchy with that snug-ass suit, like, rubbing the lace against your skin. You don't understand how uncomfortable lace can be when you're wearing something tight over it.
Yeah, I feel like it would be uncomfortable. Gwen then pushed me on the bed and leaped on me. We kissed again with more passion. Oh, there you go. That's how you know they like it. I as she and Gwen took of my pants. Then my suddenly grows and
Okay, but does Gwen grind with evil smile? That is the question.
Was that a reference to?
Your Himuni.
Okay. Just to be sure. Gwen smirked, grabbed my and lowered herself with my Gwen then rests her hands on my chest and slowly she starts
This feels so good.
Said Gwen. She starts my I grabbed her hips and
Desert Storm, naming himself after his favorite military campaign, 272 says best love position.
Man, even the comments are weird sentences.
Yeah, I guess the comments are just the goon buddies of the bully.
Moments later, we were close to our limits with one final we looked at each other and smiled. Next morning, I woke up. Gwen was gone. Shit, I said. She's gone. I noticed that Gwen put a condom on my last night. I mean, did you just leave it on all night?
Jesus.
Kind of grody.
Oh, you're probably so crusty.
I took it off, filled it up with water, and to my luck, no leaking. I got dressed and left the house. Was he washing it for later? Or was he just testing to make sure it didn't leak?
Testing to make sure there's not a leak in it, because sometimes there's micro holes in condoms, so it's best to check, I guess.
Okay. Next night, I stood outside waiting for Nick Fury. He arrived. I signed up for S.H.I.E.L.D. What?
Why
is Nick Fury here?
Isn't the E and I switched, or am I misremembering something?
I guess they did. I think that is wrong, isn't it? Shield?
Oh god, he signed up with a fake organization put up by Hydra.
That's not Nick Fury.
Yeah, get out there.
He's gonna rip off his skin suit. It's Nick Fury.
Oh no.
Ooh, woo. Welcome to S.H.I.E.L.D.
You could be Nick Fury, Clemens.
Yeah. Greetings.
Said Fury.
Yeah.
As I walked with Fury, my phone went. It was a message from Gwen.
Hi, Donut. We had an amazing night. We were on fire, and I think we should do it again. After all, we are an item. Before I go look up.
I looked up, and there was Spider-Gwen waving at me. I waved back.
That your girlfriend?
Asked Fury. Yeah, I replied. So we headed over to S.H.I.E.L.D.
Yeah, you headed over to the cheaply made shack they made in 5 minutes.
Whenever she's Gwen, Stacy, or Spider-Gwen, she will always be the one I love. The end.
A/N. That was Spider-Gwen X-Male Reader. Hope you enjoyed it. Remember, the character Gwen is 18+. Also, I took too long to write it because I was still in grievance about the passing of Queen Elizabeth II.
Oh no!
Oh, are you a British citizen, Kakarot?
But I will stay strong. Thank you so much for the support.
Okay.
Rip Queen.
So the smut scene in here is actually pretty short, like the actual smut. So short that maybe we just cut it out and make this a non-mature story. I don't know, but just another amazing work from Crazy Kakarot A2. Y'all better not bother this author. I will be pissed off because all of these stories.
You leave him alone.
Yeah,
he is an angel, and I love him.
Yeah, but I came in with the expectation that I loved the bullying the most, and that expectation was satisfied because holy shit, the bullying was over the top.
The bullying was almost murder.
Yeah, it really was just like again, going back to Zane's Cooking, the first chapter of bullying is they're trying to kill him in his house.
Yeah,
so really
I remember that I made the meme, me and the boys fucking killing the kid we are bullying. Bringing it back.
Yes, but...
Yeah, if you don't want to get put into prison with the other goons, then don't contact this author or any other author we cover.
We will put you in goon prison, and we'll edge you until you die.
Yeah, just check us out on Discord. We're a lot of fun. We take requests for unironic stories like this one. We have a Dropbox for that.
Yeah, I mean, give us your porn.
Yep.
And remember, if you donut like, donut read.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.